أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Assalamu alaikum. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Sometimes people submit questions and it seems like it's about another person, but it's really about the person writing the letter. A brother wrote in about his brother-in-law, his wife's brother. And he says before he even married her brother obviously didn't like him, but he married her anyway. And now it's just gotten worse and worse and worse and worse. They have children, and he's like, what should I do? And I'm like, suggest family therapy for your brother-in-law. I'm thinking he's like the youngest. But whenever you date someone who has siblings, you have to make sure that their siblings like you. Okay, the parents might just be happy that their child has someone who's willing to commit to them. But if they have siblings, they could be a real problem. And this brother is really, his daughters don't like their cousins, and it's just like a really big problem for him because he went through with a marriage that he should not have. His wife's brother was colonizing him and his family, and he married her anyway. So now 20 years later, he's wondering why he has a problem. So people in general, especially if you're Christian or not Muslim, take marriage too lightly. They don't understand is you and all of your people joining onto someone else and all of their people forever. Because when you have children, they're not going to understand why Uncle so-and-so is a problem, So don't try and belittle problematic connections, okay? Just find somebody else. Too many fish in the sea. I'm gonna post that video next, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Stay up, and before you attach yourself to someone else, make sure you go to the same church. As a little girl, it was like, do you go to the same church, same mosque, same masjid, temple of Islam? If you don't, it's never gonna work. That's number one. Okay, and if that's a goal, then I really don't need to go into the rest. You could watch some of my previous videos or something where I'll list them all, but you have to worship the same God. Stay up to the brother. Recommend, because he said his brother and his wife are in therapy, but you gotta take the bad little boys to therapy too. You know what I mean? So suggest family therapy because it works, and don't be so hasty to therapy works. Just give it a chance. In a few years, you all might be best friends. You know what I mean? You and him could work it out and be best friends. Your wife will be happy. The children will be happy. But don't be so quick to give up, Give it a chance. suggest therapy for all of them for your daughter's sake. And then in a few years, you notice a change. But when you make that commitment for life, God takes it seriously. Okay, so He's willing to help you make it for life and stay up. Let me know how it works. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. This is the new skate park Scully when you in therapy. Crochet. I call it crochet therapy. All right. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. Go ahead. Stay up.